country, we are based on Islamic Sharia, which upholds human rights.
My country is a model of political tolerance. All people may express their opinions and criticism freely.
Crimea, this is an integral part of the Russian Federation. This is an objective reality. You can accept it or not, but you will have to reckon with it.
We are alarmed by horrendous acts of religious and racial hatred in different parts of the world, in particular in Western societies.
The next speaker is United Nations Watch.
Thank you, Mr. President. The High Commissioner spoke of the need to end impunity. Yet what we are witnessing here at the United Nations is this. Countries that commit gross and systematic violations of human rights are not only given immunity, but they are actually rewarded with high positions. When member states are silent, the High Commissioner must lead. We urge him to consider, and we ask, why is it that Saudi Arabia, which subjugates women, which just expelled a student from university because she lowered her veil on a female-only school bus, is rewarded by the UN with a seat on this Human Rights Council? Why is it that Saudi Arabia, which just upheld the conviction of blogger Raif Badawi and his punishment of 1,000 lashes and 10 years in prison for the crime of, quote, insulting Islam, was allowed to play host in Jeddah, the city where Mr. Badawi was flogged and remains in prison, to a UN-backed conference on, quote, combating religious intolerance? Why is it that a country now advertising for more executioners to behead more prisoners than ever before had the thought that it could be head of this council? The High Commissioner spoke of the war in Yemen, yet the two words Saudi Arabia, which has been pounding the country indiscriminately, with 2,200 killed, 10,000 wounded, 20 million in need of aid, were carefully omitted. So too we heard nothing here today on Iran, which has equally played a deadly role in Yemen as it continues to sponsor the killers of innocents in Syria, Iraq, Gaza, and Lebanon, just as it oppresses its own people at home. Silence would be bad enough. Yet given its horrific record on child marriages, forced head coverings, domestic violence, gender inequality, and the constant harassment and arrest of women by morality police, we ask, by what logic, by what morality did the UN just 2 months ago reward the Islamic Republic of Iran with a seat on the board of UN Women? Will any member state speak out against rewarding the perpetrators? Will the High Commissioner speak out? I thank you, Mr. President.